Hey y'all, welcome back to Zahadka. My name is Valentina, and today I'll be teaching you how to make a quilted iPad sleeve. If you're ready to learn, hit that thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed for future tutorials. Now let's get started!
First thing we do is cut out the fabric, and by the looks of it, my sizing that I have for an iPad is 11 by 13 or 13 by 11. The material we'll be using is the same as last time in that tote bag, so it's going to be a little set. My little thrifted tablecloth. I line everything up and then I put this ruler thing on top of it. Really helps cut small pieces. But again, the measurements are 13 by 11, and I cut everything beforehand. So the outer piece, the liner, and the batting, and I'm doing a double liner again because the sheet that I have is a little thin, so I want to thicken it up so you don't feel the polyfill batting. And yeah, just proceed to cut that out, and also a little strap, like a 3" by 2", so you can have a loop out of your bag if you want to. I couldn't decide which kind of zipper I wanted, the lighter one or the darker one, the black with the bronze teeth, and I did end up going with the black one with the bronze teeth. I don't know, I just like them better. And to cut it, you just measure it out and cut it a little longer than your piece, so probably like 13.5" on this. And then you have, for the quilted pattern, I just did diagonal lines both ways, and I drew them on with a heat erasable pen, and they were 1.5" apart. Now we finally get to turn on our sewing machine and get to sewing. First, sewing down the batting with your quilted pattern. I don't have much of the batting to cut off, but I do always have a little bit of excess batting to cut off, and I want to do that before I proceed to any next step. Next, we make a little zipper sandwich. So you have your outer fabric, your zipper, and then your liner. And like I said, I have and I just clip all those layers together and proceed to sew on the top where the zipper is. And your zipper should be upside down and teeth side down. Afterwards, we want to sew down our liner, but first you want to iron it down on the front and on the back. And the reason you want to sew down your liner is so it doesn't get into the way of the zipper whenever you're zipping it up or unzipping it. And also it makes it look more put together on the front with that line right below the zipper. The next step is to put on your zipper slider, and to put it on, to make it easier to put on, I always make sure that one of the zipper tapes is shorter than the other, and it just makes it for a much smoother putting on process. And then what we're going to do is fold our fabrics pretty sides to each other, so you're looking at the not pretty side. Your two outer pieces will be folded together on top of each other, and your liners will. And then there's that loop that I was talking about. If you want to put it on, you can insert it wherever you want to, and then just clip everything all around. And then we're going to sew all around the whole thing, the batting with the outer piece and then the liner. But in the liner, you want to make sure to leave like a 2 to 3 inch slot so we can turn our piece outside in. As you can see, that little slot is where we turned our project outside in, as I mentioned. And before you sew it up, you just want to make sure that all your corners are pointed out everywhere for that finished look. For the finishing touches, you just want to make sure you cut off any strings that may be sticking out, and you might want to iron it down if you do. That's up to you, but here it is, all done with our pink little liner.
We got our little iPad sleeve or zipper pouch, whatever you want to call it, but fits an iPad Pro in its case perfectly with room for pens or even a planner or whatever else you want to put in here. Or if you don't want to use it for an iPad, you know, zipper pouches are good for anything. And if you missed where we made this right here, I made it out of the same tablecloth that I thrifted, and it's a perfect little match now. It's a little set, and it fits in here perfectly. So I got that. I wanted it to match with my tote bag, but hope this tutorial was helpful for you and you learned something. And if you want to see more, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you can get notified when I post new tutorials or new videos. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for letting me be a part of your day. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.